You're not supposed to skip two. You only skip one.
Oh my gosh.
Hello and welcome to the gnarliest podcast ever.
Technically, this is my podcast actually.
But it's also mine.
Well, this is the Blakezoid versus Zombies official podcast.
Blakezoid vs. Zombies 2.
Oh, for me it's Blakezoid
Official
versus Zombies
podcast.
because Blakezoid versus Zombies rolls off the tongue better.
So,
Yeah,
what is this podcast going to be about?
it's about Blakezoid versus Zombies.
I know, but what are we going to start with?
I guess I'll start off about how I came up with Blakezoid versus Zombies.
Alright. Well, let's start with that.
Okay.
Today I'm going to be interviewing a guy named Blackazoid. Can you say hi to everyone that's watching?
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Blakezoid. I'm the creator of Blakezoid versus Zombies.
All right. How did you come up with the idea of Blakezoid versus Zombies?
It's a very interesting story, I guess. Me, and my family were watching a movie. I think it was Super 8, and we
What's that?
it was a movie by the person who made Cloverfield.
What's that?
I'm not gonna go in this.
Okay.
And the main characters were filming zombie movies as a spare time, like a little hobby that they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept telling my family, I said, hey, it'd be really funny if we did this. And me being the little 12-year-old self I was like, oh, let's do it right now. And then they're like, okay, yeah, let's do it after the movie. So it's like,
Oh, so you just did it right then?
yeah, we did it like right then. It was 11 o'clock p.m. on summer. And we just started filming on like an old 2012 phone.
Was it a Motorola?
Something like, it was probably that, actually. And
Okay.
it was me, my stepdad, my mom, and my stepdad's friend that was at the house. And we just came
It's
with everything.
crazy.
We came up with everything on the fly.
Dude, that's crazy. Can you explain the story any deeper than what has been expressed in the video? Is there anything that you'd like to let everyone else know before going into Blakezoid versus Zombies 2? Is there anything that people need to know?
Blakezoid versus Zombies. The story for 2, I guess. I'm not gonna explain a lot because that'll be spoiling it. Is Blakezoid versus Zombies?
I'm saying, is there anything that happens in between the two films?
Okay. Blakezoid, traveled across the world looking for a cure.
Did he find one?
No, he didn't. Well, I guess maybe he did. Bullets. That definitely cures him.
That's very interesting. Is there going to be any trailer announced anytime soon?
Actually, right after the podcast, I'm going to release the trailer right now. After the
Okay.
podcast.
Well, I'm honored.
For what? You're honored?
Yeah, I'm honored to be a part of the big reveal.
No, that's good. That's good. Hold on.
All right, so continuing on with the questions.
Yep. Okay.
You mentioned, or the character you portray as Blakezoid, he mentions that he has to call the CIA, correct, in the first movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, and when we couldn't really hear what they said. There was a lot of zombies nearby, but he replied with, "You'll see." What does that entail?
um, what that was about is this was an in joke by my stepdad for the script, and he thought it'd be funny if I said that. But in the lore, Blake Zoid is a very intelligent young man, and he knew this was gonna happen. He's been preparing for about 15 years. The 12-year-old was preparing for 15 years for this invasion. He's been stocking up on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and Mountain Dew. And he said you'll see,
All right.
because he knew what was going to happen, because he personally knew everything, because he's smart.
I heard that one of in the comics that you released a little while back, that are supposed to be leading up to Blazkowicz vs Zombies 2. I read the comics, and apparently Blazkowicz knew somebody that worked in the facility that created these zombies. Is that true?
Yes. I can't explain too much because that's going to be revealed in Blazkowicz vs Zombies 2.
Okay. Another question that a lot of people are asking in the live chat right now is, will there be any follow-ups after Blazkowicz vs Zombies 2?
We're currently planning on a third movie. Or whatever.
Something like that.
Something like that, I guess.
Or even possibly like comics.
We're just thinking about everything that's leading up to it. We're hoping
All right.
2 would be like this giant thing. So if that happens, then yeah, well, there definitely will be a lot more.
Okay, so we have another question from a donator. He would like to know, well, his question, he asked he sent a bunch of jarbled mess, so I can't really understand what he's saying in the donation.
Okay.
But what I think he's trying to ask is, how are you going to avoid the very scary and very alive sequelitis, where the sequel is never as good as the original movie? How will your movie top that?
Well, I really can't say too much about the sequels, but I will tell you for sure, for me, watching what we have filmed so far, I love it way better than the original. I find my character, a lot more relatable, more human. He didn't look at the camera as much. I mean, he did, but it's still hilarious. There's going to be some data references, but the original had way worse references. Like, Say Hello to My Little Friend, I think, is from Terminator.
I think that's from Sailor Moon.
My bad. This one's going to have, like, any reference you can think of. Like, name one right now.
Well, you got me. Is there a reference to Thanos
Yes, there
in
is.
Blazkowicz vs Zombies 2?
Yes. I don't want to say too much, but Blazkowicz snaps his fingers.
Oh, okay. That does give out a lot. So
No, not really, because he snaps to get someone's attention. So it's like, so it's
okay.
too big.
Now, you mentioned earlier that your original film was all improv.
Yeah, everything.
Is that what you are? Is that what you did for Blazkowicz vs Zombies 2, or did this one actually have a script?
For Blazkowicz vs Zombies 2, we've been working on this for almost 2 years now, and originally, I actually still have the original script. It was going to be scripted, at least for part of it, and then I showed like the writers. I believe one of them was Gnarly Giraffe or something. I don't freaking know. I can't reveal his name, but he's like, oh, this is kind of stupid, and I kind of agree with him. I said, yeah, the story makes no sense, and I rewrote it, and it was a lot better.
So there is a story that's been written. Just all the dialogue is improv, correct?
Yep. The story that we wrote I wrote a story, and
Now, is this story going to be more complex than the original?
it's gonna be more complex than the MCU. I'm gonna say that.
So, how many movies do you have planned in? How many movies do you have in production right now?
So far, 2 and a spinoff. We kind of already did a spinoff leading up to this. It's a prequel to Blake is
And which was
Zombies.
that?
It is called Blank Cop.
Oh, yes. I'll have a link to it in the description of this live stream
Yep.
or podcast. Um,
Mhm.
if you're listening to this on Spotify, you'll have to check out my YouTube channel at Gnarly Nathan. I'll have this podcast on YouTube as well with all the links to everything we discussed in this video.
I'm gonna put this on Spotify and on SoundCloud. Oh my god.
So another question that a
Mhm.
lot of fans have been asking is, will Blakeazoid ever die?
We haven't thought of that yet. If we did, I wouldn't tell you. So, bad luck, Brian, for you.
Okay.
Now, I just got a request from someone saying, "Can we add another person to the chat? Is that allowed or no?"
That is okay with me as long as they donate over $1,000.
Okay. All right. This is to Andy. If he joins.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello. Welcome to the Blakeazoid versus Zombies podcast. Welcome.
Hey there.
We were just doing some questions about the famous Blakeazoid versus Zombies.
Of course.
If you have any questions, let me know, and I will answer them.
Oh yeah.
So if go on.
All right.
Give
So
me
I
the-
have a question for you.
Okay.
Have you seen the original Blakeazoid versus Zombies?
Me or
No, I have not.
Oh, you haven't? Oh.
Okay.
I should totally watch it though.
Have you read any of the comic?
No, I have not. I am ignorant of the lore of
Okay.
this.
That is typical because most of the script is improv and it's more of a comedy than you're more
It's-
there for the comedy than the story.
There's some
But
sci-fi
right.
in it,
yeah.
some horror, some comedy.
But yeah, the
yeah.
comics are really only there for the lore, so I can
Yeah.
see why you haven't read those yet.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything else that you want to reveal to the audience, Blakeazoid?
I can't really say too much because if I do, my producers will get very angry at me, and I will probably lose my job.
We don't want that,
Yeah, we don't want that.
bro. When's it coming out?
Oh,
We got a release date?
Man. I can't say an exact date, but I can say like
Is there a trailer? Like a
Yeah.
teaser trailer?
right after the podcast, we will be revealing a trailer.
Oh, nice.
Now, another question that I've gotten from a donator. They really like the original sound design in the original Blakeazoid vs. Zombies. They want to know if that has been improved for Blakeazoid vs. Zombies 2, or if you still stuck to the original similar sound files.
We did a mixture of both. We purposely made the audio bad in some parts because we like, oh, it's not the Blakeazoid way, and so that's what we did.
Nice.
So it's
And another person commented on the cinematography of the original. They thought it was really well. It was the different scenes were cut very well and put together very nicely.
Yep.
They wanted to know if it was the same editor working on both of the productions.
Sadly no. The original editor, he is no longer with us anymore. His life was taken by the zombies, and
Oh,
he
okay.
lost his Windows Movie Maker password. So we got a new one, a new editor who's now editing was a pirated version of Sony Vegas Pro.
All right. Um, for your next spin-off movie, what can we expect from that?
I don't know
Is
yet.
it going to be a sequel to Blank Cop, or is it going to be a new spin-off movie?
I'm hoping for a new spin-off, but I would love a sequel if all the actors were up for it again for Blank Cop 2. But I don't know if we can do it because every time we try filming that, someone gets really angry at us. But if we
I understand.
I would love to do a spin-off.
Now, I noticed that there's been some leaks going around that you're working on a production called I, Blake. Are these rumors true?
Yes, it's true. We're making a new music video called I, Blake. It's
Now, is this music video to go along with Blakazoid vs. Zombies 2, or are you going to start making a television series?
It's for Blakazoid vs. Zombies 2. I wish it was for.
Is there anything else that you have planned for the promotion and marketing of Blakazoid vs. Zombies 2?
I will be revealing the storyboards, the music.
And when will that be?
Soon. It'll be on my Instagram.
Okay.
I'll be revealing my music, which
Links to the Instagram will be in the description.
The music, some of it's already been revealed, but I'm gonna release more of it, and just every other stuff will be revealed later on. Perhaps maybe the original script will be revealed if I can find it. I might have burned it, but I don't know.
A lot of people are asking if you'll ever have the original costumes, such as what Blakazoid was wearing or the zombie makeup and stuff. Will you be selling those at all at some point?
I was thinking about it. I went back to my old house, which sadly burned to the ground from a Japanese invasion. But I found all the costumes and guns and props used for the movie, and I took them back to my new house. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I just thought about putting it in the sequel, but I just haven't decided yet.
Another fan was asking if you were ever interested in making a museum of sorts with all the props or the storyboards and the special effects editing and stuff.
I never had the thought of it until now, like 5 seconds before you said it. So I'm gonna say yes to it.
Our stream's going a little low here. There's not that many people donating right now. So, is there anything you want to talk about while we wait for more questions?
I was expecting for questions about like my profile picture or something, but it's fine.
Yeah, what's all that about? What's the story behind that one?
This is a fan picture of me because I worked at Burger King. And
Hell yeah.
can we censor that?
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, because people think of me as a good worker, so I'm tipping my hat to them.
I'm a lady.
As a sign of respect in my culture. If you're questioning why it's a dog or a fox, I don't know.
No. That's not it. That's not it.
What is it? I don't.
You're tipping your hat to respect the women.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. It's not because I'm a furry. I would come out if I was.
All right, we just got a new donation in with somebody asking if there's any posters being made
Yes. Yes, there is.
for the newer movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely are. We got our hit artist working on it, and it should be revealed pretty soon.
That all right. There's some other questions in the live chat. They're asking if merch is going to be made, like
Absolutely.
T-shirts and stuff.
Absolutely. We're going to have a make Blakezoid great again, because it's been a very long time, and we think this is the perfect time for that shirt. We're going to have a say hello to my little friend shirt. We're going to have a bracelet that says BVZ. And I can't reveal any more merch. If I do, I will get a copyright claim.
Okay. There's some rumors going around, but I haven't seen any hard evidence that there's a anime spin-off related to Blakezoid vs. Zombies called Blake S.
Yes.
What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, it'll be coming out soon. I can't reveal too much, because if I do, I will die of cancer.
Oof.
Man, I'm hearing a lot of chats like Dean Dean Dean. It's like I'm getting so many comments.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are excited for an anime spin-off of the original story.
I know. I never heard so many people excited about this.
I haven't seen any, like I said, I haven't seen any hard evidence, so it's just speculation right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
If there's any other questions, I'll be glad to ask.
So the only piece that has been revealed so far, well, actually there's been two pieces, is the picture of the Blakezoid vs. Zombies 2 podcast,
Yeah.
which is a picture of you
Mm-hmm.
shooting a gun at a zombie in the forest with the title card Blakezoid vs. Zombies 2. Do you want to explain how your character got from the comics, where he was in the comics, to forest?
So this is where it gets complicated. This is actually Universe 69A Blakezoid, and he went to dimension. I can't reveal that yet. He went to a different dimension, and is trying to fix the timeline, because he's still currently, like, it's still years later, and he teleported and he landed behind a tree. He heard a zombie, and he shot the zombie, and it died.
All right, very interesting. I can tell that the story has been improved immensely since the original production.
Oh yeah, definitely. We even got a better camera this time.
Ooh,
Instead of it being
That's
a
always
$30
good to-
camera, it's a
good to hear.
$35 camera.
Is there any? There was somebody who was dying to ask if there's any aerial shots in this new movie, because that's one of their personal favorites in AAA films.
I believe so.
Now, a few more questions on the lore. I personally am asking why you chose to call the CIA instead of the FBI in the original film.
Because FBI stands for Bronies Intelligence, and CIA is for cool eye aliens, and I thought that was something cool.
All right. Well, um, in this universe that this is happening, the main story.
Yeah.
Which universe is this again? The main story.
69A.
And all right. So in universe 69A, is the CIA work the same way and the FBI work the same way as they do in our universe that we are living in right now?
Yep.
Where the CIA works outside of America and the FBI works inside of America. Does that
Yes.
still hold up then?
Yep.
Okay. So is that why they chose not to help you in the original movie? Because they only work outside the United States?
Yeah. Mhm. Absolutely.
We seem to have some technical difficulties.
Oh, what happened?
It says that you're talking, but there's nothing there.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
We are back.
I said absolutely. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there.
Okay. All right. So, in the comics, we saw Blakeazoid travel from Dimension 69A to Dimension 135 D. How does he manage to get back from that dimension?
He finds the Canarium in Mob of the Dead, and he reads it backwards, and it teleports him to Dimension 69A again. It's very complicated. Should be in season 2 of the comics.
Right. And is there a word on when that is releasing?
Season 2 of the comics?
Yes, season
No.
2 of the comics.
No.
Okay. Now I know the comics have been released exclusively in Uganda right now. When will those be released worldwide?
I hope. Oh, I'm sorry. My mic was in my mouth. Shortly.
Is it just because you like Uganda more, or is there copyright issues involved?
It was for testing. Most of our fans are from Uganda, and
Is that where that's where the demographic is from?
yeah, that's like where like 35% of the fan base is. And
Alright.
we decided that's the number one place, and it sold very well. 33 copies were sold.
50?
33, and then the rest are pirated from Google Images.
Alright.
So yes, it should be released. I'm probably gonna release some teaser images on Instagram later. I don't know.
Alright, so the runtime of the original film, if I can bring it up here. Do you know the runtime off the top of your head?
It's maybe 3 minutes. I can search it up right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now.
Right now it is 2 minutes and 28 seconds.
Alright, so is that runtime going to be extended in Blakeazoid vs. Zombies 2?
Absolutely.
And if so, by how much?
From what I remember, it is over 3 times as long.
All right, so we get 3 times the content. In the original Blakeazoid vs. Zombies, we see him use a lot of different weapons, but it's perhaps the most well-known weapon amongst the fans is the shotgun that he uses towards the end of the movie.
The Olympia.
Yes. Will that be returning?
Sadly, no. No, it's not going to be returning.
Is that something to do with season 2 of the comics? Is that where he loses it? Or
yes, I can actually spoil it here. This is one thing I actually can spoil from season 2 of the comics. if you would like. I don't know if I should though.
All right. Let's have a donation goal of $100, and we'll get back to that. If we get to that within the next few questions, then will that be okay with you?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'm down with that.
All right. So the next question is, when you were filming Blakezoid vs. Zombies 2, did you have any problems with running into filming with real guns, or did you use all props?
We use a mixture of both. If you actually look at, you can actually see a pellet fly out in the beginning of the original, and the blood that was used is actual blood, and we had to actually replace the actor.
Interesting. Wow, it looks like a lot of people want to know what happens during season 2, because we just reached our right goal by we are up to $135 right now.
Oh my
So
gosh.
would you like to explain what happens with the Olympia in season 2 of the comics?
So what happened is, after he was just about to find the Canorium, and he tripped and fell, and the shotgun shot her in half, and he cried like a little baby, going, "No, my baby, my little friend, no." And the zombies started coming after him, and he had to run, and he couldn't save it.
Now, there was a bonus clip released that was just titled Fortnite, but people have seemed to have been linking it to Blakezoid vs. Zombies 2. Was that leaked footage of that's been taken by somebody that's been working on the film and edited on their spare time, or what?
Yes,
what happened with that?
It's leaked footage from bloopers of Blakezoid vs. Zombies 2.
Okay.
I don't know how this got leaked. I don't know why anyone leaked this. It was very private, and I'm very ashamed that this got leaked. But since it's out there, it's never going away now.
Yeah, there's been a lot of leaks recently, as compared to the original Blakezoid vs. Zombies, which didn't seem to have any leaks in it.
Yeah, I was very happy. Our producers had a they pretty much didn't share anything. They maybe showed like me eating a cheeseburger saying #BVZ, but that was it. There's nothing.
Now, there's some speculation that there is a new actor in Blakezoid vs. Zombies 2 by the name of they have an Instagram page. I'm looking it up right now for you. They go by the name Colin the Drum God.
Yep.
And they recently changed their profile picture from what they originally had to what looks to be a scene with a backdrop similar to what we've seen in the Blakezoid vs. Zombies 2 official footage or pictures. So, is that person an actor in Blakezoid vs. Zombies 2?
Yes. Colin the Drummer God is one of the actors. I can't say who he is, and I can't say what he does, but he is in the movie. He's in the movie. There's many actors. We have lots of people in here. Instead of 2 actors from the original, we have, I believe, 6 in this one.
All right. Interesting. Now, there was a lot of work done with CGI. It made it look really realistic in the original film. Is that improved upon even more in this movie?
Absolutely. The budget was increased from 20 cents to $35.
All right, that is fascinating. Can you explain how what the time period is that this movie takes place? Like, does it take place within 2 days, 2 years?
From the original? Like, from like the original?
No, like actually in the movie, from when the movie starts to when it ends, when the credits start playing. Is that like a span of like 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, 2 hours?
From when
How does all
I
that work?
seen filmed, like what we have edited and everything, what we have, like the story is and everything that we've got so far. It looks like it's for a day so far. I mean, we haven't finished filming everything yet. We haven't finished editing everything yet, but so far it takes place over a day or two. But
So,
it could be extended.
in one of I see you started releasing some teasers for a spin-off comic as well,
Yes.
and the title is
I-
The Magic Moanica.
Yes.
Is that
yes.
correct?
Yes. I thought you were talking about the secret project that I can reveal if we reach $600 in our goal.
All right.
I can reveal the second comic.
So,
But yes, we're talking about the Magic Melodica.
this Magic Moanica, the cover photo that you released a little while back, there was no Blakeazoid to be seen. So, does that mean that this spin-off series takes place without Blakeazoid, and he doesn't know about this Magic Moanica that the title suggests?
Yes. I think there's some hints that like you'll see like a computer screen in the background of me like running around killing zombies, but that's like the only thing you'll see of me. So
There's small cameos, right?
yeah, like a little cameo, nothing gigantic, I should say.
All right. So is it safe to say that the Magic Moanica will be a part of Blakeazoid vs. Zombies 2?
Yes, absolutely.
Is the Magic Moanica the only thing that is magical in Dimension 69A?
No, there's a lot of magical stuff that I can't reveal unless my producers say I can reveal on my Instagram. Oh wait, hold on, I'm getting confirmation. Hold on. They said I can talk about another instrument. I can't say what it is though, but I can say it's an instrument that's magical,
All right.
other than a melodica. And if I say it, I will die. Have we reached our goal yet of the money for the other spin-off comic?
Not quite. We're about $400, but there's a few people. Two people that are having a donation war currently right now.
Oh,
So it's going up pretty fast.
is there like any like things that they're saying like that we need to know?
There was one person in the comments, because I'm going through the live feed right now. Actually, it's more than one person now. It's a lot of people that are asking if you are gay.
No.
Okay. Now, the behind the scenes footage, the daily vlogs that have been featured on my channel,
Yes.
Darling Nathan, those behind the scenes reveal that your Blakeazoid works at a place called A&W. Is that the same A&W as in our universe, or is that something different in Universe 6?
It's our universe. I was doing a social experiment to see how it is to feel depressed. So
All right. There's other people that are wanting to know that because people can see a zombie that has been shot in this still image that's on our podcast.
Yep.
So people want to know if there are going to be different kinds of zombies in this movie.
Uh-huh. There are, I can't say how many zombies there are, but there are multiple ones. We have running zombies, walkers, Left 4 Dead infected zombies.
So there was one or two new characters that could be considered main characters that were introduced in the comics. Are they all safe in Blakezoid vs Zombies 2, or
could you
is that
please remind me of their names? Because there's so many characters in this lore. So
there's a character named hold on. The person who donated wasn't very specific with their question. There was somebody named Gnarly Nathan. I know that for sure. There was somebody else named Evan. So a lot of people are asking about Evan now, if he is going to be in Blakezoid vs Zombies 2, because he was a fan favorite in the comics. So yeah, is there any word on that? Because the actor's been pretty silent recently.
He, so far in Blakezoid vs Zombies 2, he has nothing to do. He wants nothing to do with it. He said Blink Cop was an amazing experience. He loved it. He said that
he was a fan favorite in that as well.
He said that he only wants to do one movie a year, and he said he will produce green screens that we can use, and that's what we're planning on doing. So there's not gonna be like any like live stuff. Like it's gonna be like pre-recorded. He pretty much said he's gonna do whatever he wants on green screen, and if we like it, we're gonna put it in the movie. And if we don't,
okay,
it's not gonna be in it. So I can't say if he's gonna be in it.
There was another question about a guy that goes by the name on YouTube as Fortnite Champion. He's got a YouTube channel where he shows off his Fortnite winnings from tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
Will he make an appearance? Because he was in the iBlake that was leaked, but no one's ever seen him before.
That is a funny thing because there was a canceled spinoff of Blakezoid vs Zombies. It was like literally 30 minutes before the apocalypse happened, and it's really complicated lore stuff. It was in a different universe, but the zombies still attacked, and I might release it. I have it in my vault right now.
So was he a character that was scrapped towards the end
Yes.
of or towards the beginning of Blakezoid vs Zombies 2? Because he
Yes.
seemed like he was in the beginning, but he was scrapped later on.
Yes, he was scrapped, but he may or may not be in it. Any other questions?
So we had some technical difficulties with my microphone. My question was, is there anything that has been 100% scrapped that we'll be not seeing in Blakezoid vs Zombies 2 that you are allowed to talk about yet?
Let me see if I remember anything like big. Oh, yep. There was one character that was completely scrapped, It was gonna be my girlfriend.
Now, is this your personal girlfriend or the Boykazoid's girlfriend? Because we haven't seen a character like that in the
It was
storyline so
gonna
far.
be Blakezoid's girlfriend. And
So that was going to be a whole new
new character.
story arc in Boykazoid vs. Zombies 2.
In the original script, we actually, like I said, it was written. We had a whole thing written out, about 1.5 pages long. It was about me trying to rescue my girlfriend. It was very well written for being a page and a half. And we decided that we couldn't do that. The person had no time to film. Didn't even have any vehicle except for a bike. And there's no way I would ever let an actor ride a bike 30 miles for filming.
Especially in California heat.
Yeah.
You did film this in California, right?
Yeah, and yeah, we did.
All right. Because a lot of fans noticed that your tags for when you're posting behind the scenes footage on your Instagram and leaks and stuff, you use the California tag for your location. So it's also been a question.
Yeah, I was also just a really big fan of the new Gorillaz song Hollywood. I was just spamming that. So I put California in there to get more views.
Now, a lot of people are also asking if there's going to be a bloopers reel that it's going to be released after the movie comes out when the DVD is scheduled to launch.
Yes, it's going to be about 8 times longer than the original.
So there is going to be one?
Yep.
There was some other people asking. Hold on, let me bring up the chat real quick.
Have we met our goal yet?
Seems like the biggest question that's being asked right now is oh wait, no, that question's already been asked. So do you have anything else you want to talk about while we wait for more questions?
Like I said, have we met our goal yet?
Yeah, we're at about 500. We're really close. So
I guess I'll just
keep those
reveal
donations coming, guys.
I guess I'll just reveal it now because we're running long questions. It's called Gnarly Nathan's Furry Adventure. It's about him accepting him being a furry, and it's really interesting.
Now, is this take place in the same universe as Blakezoid vs. Zombies 2 in Universe 69A? Or is this in a different universe?
This is in Universe F0.
Alright. Now, a lot of people are asking if there's going to be any references to any popular games at the moment, such as Fortnite.
Yes. Yep. There's definitely going to be lots of references.
All right. Now, a couple people are also asking if Blakezoid will ever returned back in time to try to stop the events that happened in the original, to stop the zombie outbreak.
I can't reveal that.
All right, we seem to be having some technical difficulties picking up audio from the other side.
Oh, I said I couldn't reveal that.
Oh, okay. Um, see. Um, I'm not seeing any crazy new questions. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I just got some terrible news about Evan. I just got a call saying that he had sarcoma
All right.
and he died of ligma.
What was this call about?
Did you not hear me?
No, your voice cut out.
He got diagnosed with sarcoma, and then sadly
Who
died
did?
of ligma later today.
Who did?
Evan.
Evan. So what disease did he have?
Sarcoma and ligma.
Do you mind explaining what ligma is?
It's a very serious disease that so far over 80% of the population has died of. It's a very serious disease.
That's terrible.
It's very terrible. And if you make fun of it, you automatically get it and die.
So, I didn't want to end this podcast on a low note, but there's been there hasn't been any new questions in a long time, and the chat's mostly been filled, and the donations as well. People dying to see the new trailer that you're gonna release. So,
Fun fact, I actually did release it while we were talking, and it got copyrighted striked for being too good.
all right. So,
I'll try to release it
before
again.
we end this podcast, I'll go to your website and I'll show the video.
You may put it on your channel too if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll show it on the live stream.
All right. We can analyze it if you want or something. I don't care.
All right.
I'll watch it live with you right now. 1 second. Let me go to you right now.
So it's uploaded to your website, correct?
Yes.
Right. There is unfortunately no new videos on your website at the moment.
I got taken down.
I just tried refreshing the page, but is it on BlakeZoidRevival.com or the BlakeZoidProject.com?
I don't know. I don't remember which one it was on.
What?
I do not remember which one it was on.
still seems to be. I've refreshed the page a few times. Hasn't quite been uploaded yet.
Oh, okay. We actually have someone saying gay, 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 gay. Nate, what is this? I can't hear the other guy. No, Nate.
Hello, I don't hear anybody else either.
No, I was checking the chat and someone was saying that and
Oh.
it's retarded.
Technical difficulties on my stream.
Oh, that's fine.
There.
It's fine. I have everything recorded too, in case you need it.
Alright. Are you sure that it's been uploaded, because
It got
it
copyright.
seems to not be showing up here.
It got taken down, so. So, I don't know how.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, it must have gotten taken down.
Alright.
So I have no idea.
Just let me know when it's been re-uploaded.
I can't re-upload it. Every time I upload it, it keeps taking down.
Alright,
I believe you have a version though.
do I?
I believe.
Hold on. Let me check with my sources to see if it's been sent. Alright, so I have the correct video here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have it on your computer?
Not on my not on my new computer, but my old computer it is.
Hello?
Hello? I can look really quickly.
Are we still here?
Yes, I'm still here. Hold on. I think I found it. Just 1 second.
Alright, well, we have to start on a countdown to when we're gonna play it. So, just let me know when you start. I will switch it over.
Alright. We actually have 2 trailers. You can do it now. I'll count down from 5 and you can reveal the first one. And then I'll reveal the second one later. Okay?
Alright. So I'm switching over.
5, 4, 3.
Alright. So
2.
I'm gonna count down in 3,
Okay.
2, 1. Play.
Yep, that's definitely the trailer.
All right, we are finished with the trailer.
Yep, that's
I'm getting everything back. Trying to get the Discord back up onto the podcast. Do you have anything you'd like to say so far?
I'm about to release the second trailer.
All right.
Just 1 second. I'm putting it on my Google Drive right now because I found it on my old computer.
All right.
This would probably take my stream down.
All right. Okay.
One second. This computer sucks so much. Alright, I am about to play it in a couple seconds. It has a minute left and I'll be done uploading.
All right. There's not any other questions at the moment, but I guess I'll ask the question of how has your day been?
Depressing. That's it. I guess I can review music. I guess. I don't know.
Do you have new music created for Bikeazoid vs. Zombies 2?
Yes. Yeah, while working on my first album, I was working in the meantime on the soundtrack.
Is the soundtrack going to be improved upon from the original? And are you keeping anything from the original in the new soundtrack?
I don't remember if there was any like big songs in the original,
Yeah.
so I don't know. It has about 20 seconds left.
All right. Is there anything you would like to say to the people who are skeptic about the sequel because they don't want it to ruin their favorite movie, Bikeazoid vs. Zombies?
Y'all retarded.
All right. You heard it here first. How are we coming up on that new trailer?
It turns out I uploaded it on the wrong email. But I'm gonna go to it right now.
So that will be uploaded once this podcast is finished?
No, it won't be uploaded on YouTube.
Now, is there anything else that's been leaked recently that you wanna, or that people have supposedly leaked that is just not true at all?
It is not true that I like guys. What the flip? Alright, we are gonna release it right about now.
All right. I'm going to check on YouTube.
It's not on YouTube. Well, every time I release it on YouTube, it gets copyrighted. So I'm gonna
Alright.
upload it on Instagram.
Did you upload it on Instagram?
I'm about to right now.
Okay. I'll switch to Instagram.
Okay.
Is this trailer uploaded yet?
Not yet. I gotta get my phone.
I do notice that there's a teaser of the season 2 comics with Evan, where it continues off the storyline of Blank Cop, where the Blank Cop is forced to turn in his essay.
Yes, this is true.
So that does happen in season 2.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to switch the video to your channel or your Instagram.
Yep.
It's not on
For some
that.
strange, why is it doing that? It's so weird. It has never done that to me before. I downloaded it. I'm trying to put it on Instagram, and it's not letting me do it.
All right, so in the meantime, I guess we can look at some of your other Instagram posts. This one says, Repub if you are a proud furry and will fight your furry family. And haters, we are not backing down. A lot of people in the chat are curious as to what this is for.
Don't worry about it. But please repub. You can look at any other ones though.
There's a lot of people who are wondering if there's going to be any Gorillaz music in
Absolutely.
Episode vs. Zombies 2.
There's gonna be lots of them. I'm sorry about all the tentacle. Wait, please stop looking at my stuff, please. Oh, you're going to see some hints at Legacy vs. Zombies 2 I see right now.
Is it uploaded?
No, I'm just looking at what you're looking at your screen right now.
The page has been refreshed several times, and I haven't.
No, I'm just saying
Gotten
the stuff that
anything
you're
new.
looking at is hints.
Like this?
No, like the green screens.
Oh,
My phone froze.
so back down here. We'll watch some of these
No,
green
no,
screens
don't
while
worry.
you're trying to figure out the editing.
What is going on with my phone?
this the new trailer?
Yes.
Has it been uploaded?
I'm trying to upload it right now. What the flip? It's on my photos and everything. Like, what the flip? Hold on. Wait, I might be able to find it.
All right. Well, we can have a link in the description, and it'll send the audience to your new trailer when it becomes released.
Hold on.
We're watching some green screen footage right now that you claimed were hints.
Mm-hmm. Why isn't that showing? It just showed up, and then it's not showing up anymore. It's like it knows.
I seem to have viewed all of the green screen. There are some people. Oh, we have a picture here of looks like Gnarly Nathan starting to disappear.
Yep.
Is that a hint? There's also an adult disappearing as well.
No, I think it is finally now uploading. I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties.
Oh, here's a interview with Fortnite
Oh
champion.
my gosh. Keeps giving me an error. We'll just see it in the meantime for now, because it is not uploading whatsoever. Every time I've tried uploading it, it gives me an error.
Alright, well, I think we're just about ready to finish the podcast, unless you have other stuff you want to say.
No, that's everything.
Alright. So, would you like to give an outro to the audience?
An outro? Thanks guys, for listening to the whole podcast. Thank you for all the donations. Just thank you for everything. I love you all. It's coming soon. I know we've been saying that for like 3 years now, but I promise you it's coming soon. I love you all. And thanks for watching, listening.
All right, that concludes the podcast for Blakazoid vs. Zombies 2. If you're watching in the morning, have a good day. If you're watching it at night, have a good night.
Peace.